Blessings, beautiful being. Hope you're doing well wherever you are. Sending you so much love, so much light, and so much strength on this beautiful spiritual journey. And today, I want to talk about shadow work, what it is, and how to do it. Basically, an introduction plus some advanced concepts about shadow work. So, what is shadow work? Here's the thing. Most most of spiritual seekers, they are going about this journey in the wrong way. They think that by just focusing on the light, they will succeed and they will become enlightened. What if I told you that 98% of the journey is actually purification, is actually what we call shadow work, going into your shadow. So what is this? What is this about? We all have an unconscious, subconscious, and even superconscious shadow. Carl Jung termed the coin shadow, I believe, and even the shadow work concept. It's basically an idea that we have things in our unconscious that we're not aware of, that we should be aware of, but we're not aware of them. And sometimes the shadow comes up in different ways. For example, Eckhart Tolle talks about this pain body, which is similar to a shadow, that let's say somebody triggers you, you know what trigger is. Somebody triggers you, then your part of your shadow related to a trigger comes up. That's typical for the shadow. And another thing is as well that I want to educate you on is that most spiritual seekers just focus on, for example, law of attraction. And they believe, and let me put my jacket on, I'm just getting cold. I have the window open. They believe that law of attraction is the way to go. And I have nothing against the law of attraction. However, I'm a bigger fan of law of vibration, let's just say that, even though they're kind of the same. But the problem I have with law of attraction when it comes to shadow work is law of attraction doesn't work from the from the conscious mind. It operates from the subconscious, unconscious, and superconscious mind. That's how it operates. So if you have traumas that you haven't dealt with, you haven't fixed them, then you're not going to manifest what you want. You're going to manifest what's in your unconsciousness, because that will all drive your conscious mind. And basically, if you don't do shadow work, you're going to attract situations, circumstances, partnerships, relationships into your life that are not in your highest good. That is just a fact. You have to purify yourself. You have to. So how to do shadow work then? That's a better question to ask. You know what shadow work is now, how to do it. The easiest way to do it, which I want to show you how, is by diving deep into your subconscious, unconscious mind, superconscious mind. So we can do this right now. Find a comfortable place to either sit or lay. Don't do this while driving. Pause the video if you're driving. Do it later. But just find a comfortable place. And once you find a comfortable place, I want you to close your eyes and just take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, starting now. Okay. And then what you can start to do is you can start to imagine roots, big old roots growing from the soles of your feet, or if you're lying down, from your back, from your back of your feet, from your back of your back, from your back of the head, growing underneath the earth, grounding you to Mother Earth, deeper and deeper. And once you're grounded, what I want you to do is I want you to shift your attention into your body and see if there's any sensations that you're feeling. Any sensations, can be tingling, electric sensations, hot, cold, any sensations, pain or joy, bliss, ecstasy, any sensations. And then what I want you to do is I want you to focus on the sensation. As you focus on it, it goes and grows stronger. Focus on it more. And then ask yourself, when was the first time, when was the last time that I felt like this? When was the last time that I felt like this? Was it yesterday, 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago? And teleport into that moment right now. If you can't find it, that's okay. Stay with the resistance. Stay with the how does it feel when you're not able to find it? Stay with that. But if you did find it, go there. Go into that moment. Feel what you felt then. Feel all the emotions that you felt then. Just let it come up. If you feel nothing, that's okay too. Just feel the nothingness. How does nothingness feel? And let's stay here for a little bit. Then, what I want you to do is I want you to ask yourself, when was the first time that I felt like this? Now we're going into the unconscious, superconscious mind. When was the first time that I felt like this? And teleport into that moment. See what you saw then. Feel what you felt then. Imagine what you imagined then. Where were you? And really feel that moment. And then in this moment, because typically it might be a trauma, ask yourself, what did this part of me need back then? What do I need so this part of me feels safe? For example, let's say you got bullied. What can I do to make sure that this part of me feels safe? Well, maybe bring this an example. Bring Jesus into the scenario, and Jesus will come there and put all the kids to obey and tell them not to bully you ever again, and then you will just go there with Jesus and live with Jesus, or something else like that. Just use your imagination. Or you yourself, your adult self, can come there and just be like, hey, stop it, no more of this. You can imagine it all over again. That's the whole point. You can write it all over again. There's a whole safe space meditation we could also do, which I'm not going to go into this because I want to keep this short. This is supposed to be an introduction to shadow work. But basically, we also have the opportunity to go to a safe haven, a safe space after these meditations, after these deep meditations. But for now, just give that person, that part of you, what they need in that moment, and then it's done. And when you've done it, slowly start coming back. Start wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, stretching your arms, stretching your legs, stretching your entire body to really come back to this grounded reality we are living here right now. And then slowly, when you feel ready, open your eyes. So how did it feel? How did it feel? Write in the comments down below. How did this feel for you? I'd love to hear. I hope that this was valuable for you. If you enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment below how did this feel. Also click on the bell. And as always, I'll see you next time.